Today's lesson is all about the intersection and the union of the sets. We are also going to discuss the concept of Venn diagram and illustrate intersection and union of sets using the Venn diagram. So, now let's try to consider Venn diagram. What is the Venn diagram? The Venn diagram is a visual illustration that uses geometric shapes, which is usually rectangles and circles. Now in this case, we are going to use circles. Okay? So, tingnan nyo po yung itsura ng Venn diagram natin. So, minsan nag-intersect sila, minsan hindi. So, you are given this figure 1 and figure number 2. Sa figure number 1, yung set A and set B or yung circle nila nag-intersect. Yung sa figure 2, yung circle nila ay hindi nag-intersect. Ano ba ang mga tawag sa mga ganon? For figure number 1, we call that one as joint sets. Ano ba ang joint sets? These are two circles that overlap each other. So set A and B have something in common. An element in A is also an element in B. Now, let's try to consider figure 2. We call that one as disjoint sets. So disjoint, siguro ko malaman mo na rin kasi hindi sila or separate sila. Kaya disjoint sila. So these are two sets that are separated from each other. Set A and set B have no element in common. So let's try to illustrate that. Ano? For example, ito. Set A ngayon, meron kang 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ang set B naman, meron kang 5, 6. Alright? So if you notice, ang set A natin, ang elements niyan, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ang set B naman, ang elements niyan ay 3, 4, 5, and 6. So, if you notice, yung 3 and 4 dito, yan yung common nila. Okay, so that's why they called, or the sets are called joint sets. Okay, whereas for letter A, suppose you are given 1, 3, 5, 7. In the set B, 2, 4, 6, and 8. So these two elements or these two sets are or have no common elements. Because for set A, you may say that lahat po ng numbers dito ay odd numbers. At dito sa set B, lahat ng numbers ay even numbers. So definitely, walang common sa kanila. So we call that one as disjoint sets. Okay? So yun po yan. Let's try to consider illustrating intersection and union of sets using Venn diagram. So please take note that set A has elements B, C, D. Set B has elements A, B, and C. If you want to find the union of A and B, this is actually the combination of all the elements of set A and B. So just write A, B, and C. Of course, we include D. Now, ano ba yung union? Yan. Yung yellow, ibig sabihin nun, kasama ang D, B, C, and A. Yan yung yellow. Yung yellow shaded portion ng circles. That means union siya. Alright? So, anything na hindi yellow, yan po ay hindi kasama doon sa A union B. Just like here, outside. Okay? Outside, kulay white sila. So, hindi yan kasama kung meron ng elements dyan. Illustrating intersection. So, intersection of A and B, if you notice, we have only B and C. So, ang nilagyan lang natin ng yellow color is yung sa loob nito. Ito lang part. Ito lang yung intersection ng set A and B. So, outside that, ito na kulay puti, hindi yan kasama doon sa A intersection B. So therefore, A intersection B must be B and C, and this is the illustration using the Venn diagram. Ngayon, i-consider natin yung example. The Venn diagram on figure 1 shows that the universal set represents the students of grade 7 Macopa. So dito sa figure, ang set A natin are the students who played badminton. Sila sina Sandy, Ivan, Richard, Danny, Anton, and Mike. Sa set B, sila naman yung students na naglalaro ng volleyball. So, sino sila? Danny, Anton, Mike, Aljon, Sophia, and Michelle. So, using the Venn diagram or gamitin natin yung figure doon sa Venn diagram, how will we illustrate set A? So, in set A, we have Sandy, Ivan, Richard, Danny, Anton, and Mike. Kasama sina Danny, Anton, and Mike kasi nasa loob sila ng circle ng set A. How about illustrating set B sa number 2? So we have Aljon, Sophia, Michelle. Isasama din natin si Danny, Anton, and Mike because nasa loob din sila ng circle ng set B. So, if you are going to illustrate set B, we have Aljon, Sophia, Michelle, Danny, Anton, and Mike. Now, another question is, are set A and set B joint sets? The answer is yes. Masasabi natin yung set A and set B are joint set because they have elements in common. Kailan lang sila magiging hindi joint set? So, if you are given here, for example, isang circle dito, tapos meron tayong isa pang circle dito. So, ang tawag natin dito ay disjoint. Okay, disjoint set. Alright? So, hindi sila nag-intersect. So, there is no common element or elements between the two sets. So, therefore, dito sa example natin na set A and set B, ang tawag natin dyan ay joint sets. Now, yan, nakita na natin, write the elements common to A and B. So, if you notice, ang common sa kanila, or common sa set A and set B, ay yung pangalan nila Danny, Anton, and Mike. Okay? So, that would be the elements common to A and B. We call that one as intersection. Okay? Ang tawag natin dyan ay intersection. Now, let us try to consider example of solving problems involving sets with the use of Venn diagram. So, here's the example. In a class of 35 students, 19 students like summer vacation, 25 students like Christmas vacation, and 12 students like both. Ibig sabihin, gusto nila ng summer vacation at gusto pa rin nila ng Christmas vacation. Sino naman ang ayaw? Okay? So, find the number of students who like A, summer vacation only, B, Christmas vacation only, C, either summer vacation or Christmas vacation, and D, neither summer vacation nor Christmas vacation. So, what we are going to do is to draw a Venn diagram. Ang pinakamadaling technique dito, unahin po muna natin yung numbers na gustong parehas ang vacation or summer vacation and Christmas vacation. That means 12 students like both. So, ilalagay natin doon siya sa gitna. So, you are given 12 students like both summer vacation and Christmas vacation. Then, after that, pwede na nating lagyan ng numbers doon sa set S at set C. Ang set S means summer vacation and set C means Christmas vacation. Since 19 students like summer vacation at meron na tayong 12 dito sa summer vacation, ang gagawin natin is isosubtract natin ang 19 sa 12 and that would give you 7. That means 7 students like summer vacation only. Okay? Summer vacation only. Now, doon naman sa kabila, 25 students like Christmas vacation. Pero meron na tayong 12 na gumusto doon sa Christmas vacation. So, what we are going to do is to subtract 25 by 12 again. So, it will give you 13. So, ilalagay natin dito 13. 13 lang ang students na gusto ang Christmas vacation only. So, yun ang ibig sabihin natin doon. Now, the question is, find the number of students who like summer vacation only. So, kung titingnan mo, ang summer vacation only ay 7 lang ang gusto. Now, how about the number of students who like Christmas vacation only? That would be 13. Yun lang. Then either summer vacation or Christmas vacation, of course, this is the intersection between the two sets, set C and set S. And that would be 12. Okay? Pag sinabi naman natin neither, yung ayaw ng Christmas vacation at ayaw ng summer vacation. So, titingnan muna natin kung ilan ang total nito, di ba? 7 plus 12 is 19. Okay? So, 7 plus 12 plus 13. So, you're given 7 plus 12 is 19. So, meron kang 32. Diba? But, if you notice, 35 ang lahat-lahat ng students natin. So, therefore, para makuha natin yung students na ayaw ng summer vacation or Christmas vacation, we subtract 35 by 32. And it will give you 3. So, saan ko ilalagay yung 3? Yung 3 will be outside the two sets. Okay? Ibig sabihin nun, yung tatlong students nito ayaw ng Christmas vacation at summer vacation. So, therefore, the answer for letter D is 3. Ganun. Another example of solving problems involving sets with the use of Venn diagram is this. Sabi dito, 150 college freshmen were interviewed. 85 were registered for a math class, 70 were registered for an English class, and 50 were registered for both math and English. The question is, how many signed up only for a math class? How many signed up only for an English class? And how many signed up for math or English? And how many signed up neither for math nor English? So, mas madali siyang masolve kung tayo ay gagamit ng Venn diagram. So, una, ang mas maganda or mas madali, unahin muna nating ilagay yung 50 freshmen registered for both math and English because that would be the intersection. So, ilalagay natin dito 50. Then, by the way, dito po ay set ng math. Ito ay set ng English. Okay? Now, if you notice po, 85 were registered for math class. So, if we want to find the number of freshmen here taking or registered only for math, we are going to subtract 85 by 50. At ang lalabas po doon is 5. Tapos 8 minus 5 is 3. So in other words, we have 35 freshmen registered for math class only. For the English, we have 70 i-minus natin yung 50. So you are given 0, 2. So you are given 20 freshmen registered for an English class only, or class only. So, now, kung makikita natin, kung i-add natin yan, 35 plus 50 plus 20, ang lalabas po doon ay 105. 50 plus 20 is 70. 70 plus 35 is 5, 10. So, you are given 105. In other words, ito po yung total ng freshmen registered in math, English, and both math and English. So, ilan yung hindi nakaregister sa math and English? Since 150 ang total ng college freshmen, what we are going to do is to subtract 150 by 105. At ang lalabas po sa atin noon ay 45 students. Okay? In other words, yung 45 students or freshmen, hindi sila nakarehistro doon sa math and English. Okay? So, yun yun. So, from that, we can now answer the question. Okay? We can now answer the question. Okay, so therefore, we can now answer the question. How many signed up only for math class? So, obviously, we have here 35. So, the answer is 35 for letter A. How many signed up only for an English class? So, we have also 20. How many signed up for math or English? So, we have the intersection. We have 50. How many signed up neither for math nor English? So, yung nasa labas, yun po yung sagot natin. Okay? So, that would be the answer. Let's try another example. 100 students were interviewed. 28 took PE, 31 took biology, 42 took English, 9 took PE and bio, 10 took PE and English, 6 took biology and English, and 4 took all 3 subjects. The question is, how many students took none of the 3 subjects? How many students took PE but not biology only? How many students took biology and PE but not English? So, yun yun. So, if you notice, in this particular Venn diagram, we have 3 sets. Set for PE, for biology, and English. Therefore, ang gagawin natin, magdodrawing tayo ng 3 circles. So, here it is. So, the first thing to do is to fill out the intersection of 3 sets. By the way, ilalagay ko po muna dito, this is for PE, this is for biology, and this is for English. Okay? Now, 4 took all 3 subjects. So, ilalagay ko dito yung 4. Yan. Next step is yung intersection naman between 2 subjects. Okay? So, for example, dito, biology and English. Biology and English. So, eto yon. Since 6 ang kumuha ng biology tapos English, pero meron na tayo dito na 4, ilan na lang ang kailangan? Kailangan na lang natin ng 2. Because there are 6 students who took biology and at the same time, English. Okay? So, yun yun. Sunod naman, doon tayo sa PE and English. So, we are given PE and English. There are 10 students who took PE and English, but meron na tayong 4 na nakalagay dito. So, ilan na lang ang kailangan? So, that would be 6. So, 10 minus 4 will give you 6. So, you are given 6 6 for this particular space. And then after that, 9 took PE and biology. So, pag-usapan naman natin yung PE tapos biology, so meron kang siyam. But please take note, meron ka ng apat na nag-took ng biology and PE already. So, you need only 5 here. So, 5 plus 4 will give you 9 who took PE and biology. Then after that, lagyan naman natin ng information or number yung nandoon sa labas. PE only, biology only, and English only. Sabi dito, 42 took English. So, pag-usapan natin yung English. So, meron ka ng 6 plus 4 plus 2. Diba? Meron ka ng 6 plus 4 plus 2. That means, that's 12. So, what we're going to do is to subtract 42 by 12. Saan galing ulit yung 12? 6 plus 4 plus 2. So, that means you are given 30. So, ilalagay mo dito yung 30. Sunod, doon tayo sa 31, took biology. So, pag-usapan naman natin yung biology. Kaya lang, meron na tayong 5 plus 4 plus 2. That means 11 students who took biology. So, ilan na lang siya? So, what we're going to do is to subtract 31 minus 11. So, saan galing ulit yung 11? That will be 5 plus 2 plus, 5 plus 4 plus 2. So, it will give you 20. So, ilalagay po natin dito yung 20. Then, after that, we proceed now to the PE. So, 28 took PE. So, ilan ang ilalagay natin dito given that meron nang nag-take ng PE na ilang students? 6 plus 4 plus 5, that would be 15. So, that means, you subtract 28 by 15. So, you are given, so 3, you are given 13. So, that means, it will be 13. Okay? So, yun yun. So, therefore, ito na po yung information natin. Now, if you are going to count all the number of students inside the sets, you are given, ito, automatic, this will be 28 already. So, 28. Anyway, 13 plus 5 plus 4 plus 6 plus 28. Dito naman, 20 plus 2. So, that means 20 plus 2 plus 30. So, ilan lahat yan? So, 0. So, 5, 6, 7. So, you are given 80. So, lahat-lahat, 80 ang nasa loob. But we have 100 students, di ba? So, in other words, meron tayong extrang 20. So, ilalagay natin yung extrang 20 students dito sa labas. That means, ito po yung students na hindi kumuha ng PE, Biology, and English. Alright, so therefore, we are ready to answer the question. How many students took none of the 3 subjects? So definitely, the answer here is the number outside the sets. So that would be 20. Letter B, how many students took PE but not biology or English? So only PE ang ibig sabihin niyan. So that would be 13. Next question, how many students took biology and PE but not English? So biology and PE pero hindi kasama ang English. So, how many students took biology and PE but not English? So, ang titingnan lang natin dyan ay ito. This is only biology and PE. Hindi mo isasama yung 4 kasi nasa loob siya ng English. Okay? So, we have only 5. So, therefore, that's the answer. Alright, so that would be all for solving problems involving or using Venn diagram. So what you're going to do is to practice, find some problem involving Venn diagram and sets, Because sabi nga dito, practice is the best of all instructors. So thank you very much for listening and good luck.